Good evening. My presentation is having two parts. First part will be dealt with, it will be regarding BIMSTEC, its basic structure, functions, etc. And second part, I am talking about the initiatives being taken by BIMSTEC regarding or in the connectivity sector. Next. Slide move. BIMSTEC, it stands for Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multisectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, which is an intergovernmental organization having 7 countries, 5 from South Asia and 2 from Southeast Asia. So virtually we are acting as a link between South Asia and Southeast Asia. It was established in 1997 and we got our secretariat in Dhaka in 2014. Next. So this is our evolution. We started in 1997 as BIMSTEC, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation. Then Myanmar joined in 1997, so rechristened as Bangladesh, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand Economic Cooperation. Then Nepal and Bhutan joined us in 2014. So the nomenclature changed to Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multisectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. We got our secretariat established in Dhaka in 2014. We got our charter signed in 2022 summit of our leaders, and it was ratified by all member countries by 2024. Next. So we are 1.8 billion, around 22% of global population. Our combined GDP is around 5 trillion, representing 5% of global GDP, and we have a combined external trade of 1.9 trillion, around 3% of global trade. Next. As I told you, we are 7 countries. We have identified 7 sectors of cooperation. Each member is leading one sector. So Bangladesh is having the charge of trade and investment. Bhutan is leading environment and climate change. The security sector is dealt with by India. Agriculture and food security is looked after by Myanmar. Connectivity by Thailand, science and technology by Sri Lanka, and people-to-people contact, including poverty alleviation, by Nepal. Next. This is about our core mechanism. At the bottom level, BIMSTEC Permanent Working Committee. It is a committee of joint secretary level officers from foreign ministries. They are reporting to senior officials meeting. It is secretary level officers. Then above that, we are having BIMSTEC ministerial meeting. It is a meeting of foreign ministers. And at the top, it's BIMSTEC Summit. It is held once in 2 years, and the next summit is slated to be in first week of April in Thailand. So other than this core mechanism, we have an informal mechanism also. It is called Core Mechanisms 2. We are having the retreat of leaders, ministers, or other important functionaries. It is informal meeting, mostly on the sidelines of other meetings like UN General Assembly, or for example, our leaders met in Goa in 2016 on the sidelines of BRICS Summit, and the latest retreat was of our foreign ministers held in New York last September on the sidelines of UN General Assembly. So this informal meeting that enables deliberations without a structured agenda and pre-negotiated outcome, and provides opportunities for out-of-box thinking and initiatives. Next. So I talked about the core mechanism. Other than that, we are having sectoral mechanisms as well. As I told you, we have identified 7 sectors of cooperation. So other than this core mechanism, we are having ministerial meeting in each sector. For example, India is leading the security sector. Security sector is having 2 subsectors as well, like disaster management and energy. In energy sector, we have a senior officials meeting. It consists of secretaries of power ministries or electricity ministries, from electricity ministries, and they are reporting to one ministerial mechanism, that is power ministers. Ultimately, whatever decisions taken at the sectoral mechanism, it will be placed before the core ministerial meeting. So all these mechanisms are assisted by numerous working groups, expert groups, technical groups, and study groups. For example, one example I can tell you, in the case of security sector, we are having two sectoral mechanisms. One is Home Minister's mechanism, and other is national mechanism of national security chiefs. Under Home Minister's mechanism, we have 6 subgroups in areas like terrorism, human trafficking, then anti-money laundering, etc. In the case of national security chiefs mechanism, we have 4 expert groups on maritime security, space cooperation, cyber security, and so on. Next. Previous slide. BIMSTEC welcomes sectional partners. Our charter allows us. So we have already signed MOU with IFPRI and ADB, and we are working on MOUs with IORI, Indian Ocean Rim Association, the World Bank, UNESCAP, UNODC, and UNOPS. So BIMSTEC is poised to emerge as a leading regional organization. Next. We have our own charter, our own core mechanism, as well as sectoral mechanism. Our members are located in the strategic Bay of Bengal, which connects the sea lines of communication between Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean. We enjoy requisite political support, focus on economic and technical cooperation, and we stay away from political issues. Next, second part of my presentation regarding connectivity. The initiatives being taken by BIMSTEC regarding connectivity. First is transport connectivity. Our BIMSTEC master plan on transport connectivity, it was adopted in our last summit held in Thailand in 2022. Now we are in the process of implementing it. That report was prepared by ADB only. ADB has prepared another report on financing this transport connectivity as well. Next, maritime transport, we have another agreement, BIMSTEC Maritime Transport Cooperation Agreement, that will be signed in the upcoming summit in this April. And India proposed a BIMSTEC Center of Excellence on Maritime Transport on eastern coast of India. I will tell you, we are setting up a number of centers of excellences. We have already BIMSTEC Center on Weather and Climate set up by India in Noida. India has proposed another BIMSTEC Center on Disaster Management in Northeast India. BIMSTEC Center on Energy, it is already set up and it will be operationalized immediately in Bengaluru. So all these technical expert bodies, they will take up all these expert technical matters from the Secretariat. And we are, a concept note on white shipping agreement is also being prepared. We have finalized a guideline on conduct of maritime law enforcement agencies during their interaction at sea. Next. Regarding digital connectivity, India has initiated a pilot study on requirement for digital public infrastructure in BIMSTEC countries. It has proposed a BIMSTEC satellite. It is assisting our members in developing nano satellites, and we are thinking about establishing a ground station in any of the member countries for using Indian IRS data. Regarding air connectivity, next. Thailand has proposed a BIMSTEC Open Skies Agreement. Next. Regarding trade facilitation, we are negotiating on 2 agreements. First is BIMSTEC Free Trade Agreement, FTA, and other is BIMSTEC Motor Vehicles Agreement. Then regarding energy connectivity, We have signed a BIMSTEC grid interconnection MOU in 2018. Now we have set up BIMSTEC grid interconnection coordination committee for implementing this MOU, and that master plan study is being carried out by ADB. And as I told you earlier, India is we have set up a BIMSTEC Energy Center in Bengaluru, and it will be operationalized soon. In short, connectivity is crucial for regional development and economic integration. BIMSTEC initiatives are enhancing transport, digital and energy connectivity. Continued cooperation among member states is key to success. So we are always available. Please keep in touch with us. Thank you.